Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Lords of Xulima. We're on episode 70. It is still Focus Fridays, even though it's more like Focus Saturday nights or Sunday mornings. I don't know, guys. I'm just going to keep the name, and eventually, at some point, I'll get ahead again if I don't lose another week's worth of work, and we'll be fine. And everything will actually be recorded maybe on Thursday or something, and then I can actually post it on Friday like a normal person. Alright, it looks like our time is now to go and play with these wonderful statues at the bottom. Now, there's going to be... Okay, a sandworm that's going to attack us. There's going to be quite a bit of reading to see what the different things are, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can remember and we can figure it out. Alright, we're trying the new setup here. Again, I'm not sure this is the play, but we'll give it a shot and we'll see. Keep in mind, guys, I woke up about an hour ago. I had a pretty bad headache last night when I finally went to bed, so my voice probably sounds a little bit odd. A little bit of extra gravel. And I did a lot of Batman voices yesterday, so yeah, my throat's a little sore too. So there is that, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to lay into these guys with every ounce of everything we have. Also, we deflected their only attack so far, and I am a pretty large fan of that. 14 damage from the back line. It's not too bad. Alright, we'll continue to throw out the hatred, and the wound is real, but that's okay. Why is that okay, you ask? Well, mostly because I said it was, but additionally, attack him again. Yeah, stack that wound up. The real reason it's okay is that we are going to have some extra mana, because no one's really getting that hurt right now. And if we only have to deal with one person who's wounded, now two, it's still going to be okay. I don't think it's that bad. We've used a decent chunk of mana from Bumpy, but I feel like we'll still be fine. Alright, let's see. At this point, let's add Cure Wounds over here. Ooh. So it literally is going to have one of these three things every time. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, I'm going to throw the Cure Wounds up on him. And it looks like good. Excellent. Alright, and this should be pretty much all she wrote right there. Not too bad. A couple of little wounds there. It's okay. It's okay, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. It's okay, guys. Alright, now if we make it across the desert with everything else that we have in store. Ooh, we also got a couple level ups there too, which is sweet, sweet, nice style. We'll come over here. We will cure your wounds, good sir. We will cancel that. Come back in here, we will use some light healing. And there it is. And also, give me one sec, guys. I think my headset's up a little too loud. That or I adjusted the sound somehow, and everything is really ridiculously loud now. If that's the case, I do apologize for your little ear holes, but hopefully things will right themselves one day. Eventually, when I'm old and gray. Alright, we're going to come in here, and we're going to go with strength and agility. And eventually we'll throw in a Constitution as well. Alright, there we go. We have some bows and crossbows added. And, of course, perception is her thing. And at this point we have a little bit of extra oomph, which is odd. We don't usually get that. So, what is going to be the play now? I don't really think we have one. So, what should we do? I mean, obviously lockpicking and disarming, great stuff. I suppose we can go mercantilism again. I mean, that's not terrible. We'll lower the prices, increase, but it's only by 1%. It doesn't seem like it's super worth it. Like the first point, the value point, I think that's worth it. The rest, I'm not so sure about. I guess we could do fast reflexes, but I feel like that's probably not worth it. How about we get her a little bit more maximum armor weight? I'm not sold that that's the play either, but we're going to go it. That is going to be the thing that we do. Additionally, it looks like it is Bumpy's time to shine as well. So speed and energy, and then we'll come back and we'll do, I don't know, maybe a little bit of strength. I'm not sure that's even the play, to be honest. Meditation always, learning sometimes. Fireball, I'm liking that spell quite a bit. 45 to 75 spread across all of the people. Actually, I think we leveled it up to 4, so technically That's 56 to 94 spread across everybody, and a 14 to 24 bleed or burn, as it were, which is not terrible. Oh, we actually have a radius that we clear with our fire. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alright, Shocking Touch I've skipped entirely. Magical Light, don't really want. Incinerate Air. And this is a way to suppress toxic fumes or melt blocks of ice. Not too bad. Alright, we have +3 that we can utilize. And I'm not sure there's anything I really want to do right now. If I'm being 100% honest. I don't care about the Hammer of the Destroyer. I'll probably get 1 point in Incinerate Air in the future, so maybe I should just save up the points for that? I don't... I am not 100% certain. I mean, we could go with more points in learning. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. And then we'll leave the extra point there, and then we'll get the other one. I think that's okay. Alright, downward we go. And it looks like we should be getting pretty close to a few roaming enemies nearby. We'll probably clear out the desert after we're done playing around in the Hall of Heroes here. Oh, okay, apparently there's going to be some ravens coming to do battle with us. And are they both giant? They are both giant ravens. So this could be somewhat problematic. 69% chance to hit. We landed it, and it was a big hit too. It looks like we're going to have some bleeding fun here. Alright. I can't even click on them. They're that evasive. Alright, let's see here. What is the play? Guess we'll go with that. The bleeds are starting to stack up pretty rapidly. Throw out a smack there. Shiny Bob's just going to do this for now. And another smack over there. Not too bad so far. Ah, there we go. The miss chance is real. Alright, and the bleed chance is pretty real as well. Alright, let's see if Fireball will actually hit him. It did not. I wasn't sure. I figured there was a spot in the mid. Well, the bleed out worked. Alright. At least we know, right? Ooh, an 88 crit. What? That was like superhero status stuff there. That was super impressive. Unfortunately, we're going to have to defend. And the victory! Alright, some easy gold weaponry there. Well, I suppose jewelry there that we can sell. Gold rings. And it's going to be... No, well, we got some food out of that too. We do need to rest, so we're going to rest until everyone's healed. And now we're going to have our hopes that we are able to figure this out. It also appears that there are enemies in this place. Okay, let's see here. I guess we should figure out what notes are for the current map. Alright, handwritten notes. Let's read them here quickly. 4 of the heroes were captains of the guard. They were always unarmed and never fought directly in battle. And they were green. So anyone who's unarmed is green, okay? Formidable warriors, golden armor, so that must be the orange or the yellow. So 6 heroes. I guess maybe... I'm not sure who. We'll see. Without a doubt, of all the heroes, the 4 kings, the kings were red. Okay, they're going to have crowns, I assume. 2 heroes were not warlike as the others. They were the priest and the monk. And they were red as well. Okay. Let's see. In the dark day for the ogres, one of the most powerful... Stone Titan, and the Stone Titan was red. Okay, I think we already got him. And 4 of the heroes were known for the havoc they wrought upon the ogre's battle lines. 2-handed weapons, okay. And they are green. So 2-handers are green. Unarmed are also green. So this one's green. Julian, Lady of Sporia. The second in command of the Velagarn forces was famous for her wit, which she displayed when she defeated a regiment of more than 100 ogres that were threatening Velagarn. When this force came by way of Nabros, Julian pretended to flee from them with a much smaller force. The ogres pursued, even as she led them to the Sporia meadow. There, she and her group took the secret path safely through the meadow, avoiding the terrible Rasamagas and Soniaras. But the ogres opted for the more direct path, and fell to the wrath of those terrible creatures that still stand guard in Sporia Meadow. Well, Not really anymore. Alright, so she's green, he's red. You are most assuredly red as well. Okay, so you should be red, because you look like you're a monk or a priest. Let's see here. Cadfael the Pious. From early in his life, Cadfael dedicated himself to learning about the natural world around him. Fascinated by plant life, he chose Fabret as his patron and swore off all worldly ambitions, pursuing only knowledge of nature. As one of humanity's first men to decide to live his life in such a way, he was ridiculed by others for his choices. He did not let their attitude deter him, and as he traveled from village to village, he tried to put what knowledge he had acquired to good use, helping the sick and the old with his poultices and salves. Give me one sec, guys. As I said, my throat's a bit sore, so I decided to hydrate there. Alright, soon men started to recognize the values of Cadfael's learning, and began to ask him to visit their villages. Their desire for his presence grew as the conflict between mankind and the ogres worsened. Before long, the name Cadfael, the holy herald of Fabret, was known throughout the lands as having the most, or almost magical ability to heal the sick and cure the wounded. However, his real fame was gained when a plague, no more than a common cold to the ogre race, spread to mankind and began killing hundreds of people. It did not matter if a man was rich or poor, soldier or farmer, young or old, no one was safe from the sickness. Cadfael himself was struck ill and recognized that, while sick, he would only be a danger to those around him. He fled deep into the woods. There he found a small, beautiful flower that helped alleviate the symptoms of his sickness when eaten fresh. He soon found that when he dried and ground it into powder, it had the power to cure him. When he brought this medicine out of the forest and helped spread the cure to all, he earned his place in the Hall of Heroes. After that, men honored the orders of the monks that followed, and were proud to see their children choose a life of such dedication. Alright, and this guy's clearly a king. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to let you read everything. I'm just going to try to get the information I need out of it. So you guys can pause and read. I'm probably going to come back and read it myself. I just feel like this is going to take a really long time if I don't. So I do apologize for that, anyone who wanted me to read it all. I will on my own time, but you guys need to do some pausing and reading of your own. This is more than likely the priest here. And yes, the priest of Raznet. There you go. You guys can pause and read. Alright, this guy, let's see. So we have another king over here. We'll go to his. You guys can pause and read. Kiraham, the demon's legate. Or legate. This is a two-handed warrior. I believe the two-handed warriors were also green. Well, this guy doesn't even have a name. It's pretty interesting. Alright. It looks like she is unarmed. This is a two-handed warrior. George the Magnificent. You guys can read all about him. Alright, let's see. This is a two-hander right here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. The Banshee. Well, I don't see... I would say that this is probably a red. You guys are going to have to give me a minute. I need to actually read this one a little bit more. I mean, she doesn't seem to have a weapon, but it looks like she's holding her hands out as if she does. Oh, well, I'm going to leave her as red now. She's one that I'm not 100% certain of. Alright, and we got some knowledge of herbs here. And some stone golems that we get to do battle with. That's okay. We'll do some battling and killing, and it's going to be fine. Alright, I guess we'll focus fire the left guy and then move on down the line. None of our elemental attacks will go through, so that is something to keep in mind. And the stuns are painful, and the stuns are real. But at least there's no wounds or anything of that nature. However, the stuns are quite tremendous, in fact. Like, significantly tremendous. Alright, we're going to have to lay into these guys with a bit more aplomb. Alright, we're going to go here, throw out a little bit of a heal. Hopefully Bumpy gets to move soon and drops a giant boulder on them. Yeah, they've been dropping their deuces on good old Bumpy. We need to drop a deuce of our own. Drop the deuce of our own. Alright, so here it is. How much health does he have left? 103. Soon to be a bit less. There it is. 102. Sorry, he had 113. My bad. Yes, reading is fundamental and difficult. Numbers are hard, guys. Alright, what are we looking at here? You. Alright, we should be able to do that. I guess we're gonna... didn't really want to have to do that, but it's fine. That, we get some more fun and love. Throw that on out there. Big hit there. Looks like another giant turd from the sky to do some damage. Ooh, 115. That might be the biggest hit yet. Alright, we're gonna have to start building up Shiny Bob's mana or PowerPoint reserves because it's pretty low. Ooh, the critical hit. Very nicely done. And it looks like we have this one pretty well underway. In fact, I don't think we need to do anything beyond the ordinary at this point. Galen's going to suffer a little bit here and there, but I think we've got enough oomph to do what it is that we need to do to win this. Oh, the triple deflection. Get wrecked, Rock Golem Man of Death. Get wrecked. Alright. There's an arrow out there. We're not doing as much damage as I was hoping by now. But that's okay. It's because I'm not using Bumpy to drop the hammer on him, and that's okay. Shiny Bob has actually restored quite a bit of his mana supplies, his power points, as it were. And that might be it. Nope. Nope. And there it is. Victory is ours. Alright. It's okay. That is okay. Alright, so this... I'm assuming all these one-handed warriors are going to be yellow. Damastir the Merciful. Feel free, again, guys, pause and read it. I want to make this a little bit more streamlined, if at all possible. I'm going to set all the one-handed weapon and sword, whatever, one-handed weapon people and shield users as yellow and see if that's the play. Strength and agility, I am okay with these things. Swords need to go up a little bit higher. I will probably come back for tactics. Let's see, what do we have? We don't do any more striking at this point, so maybe fast reflexes. Maybe some bodybuilding, get a little bit more HP all up in the place to be. And then we can either do tactics, weapon master. Actually, I don't think I need more HP. I think both weapon master and tactics might be the play. Combat initiative. He already attacks relatively quick. I don't think I need more combat initiative right now. But still, getting that first swing off might be viable. Alright, whatever, I'm going to do it. Next time, I will swap it out and do one in immunity and one in armors, assuming we have the same amount of points. Alright, oops. So I want to set you to yellow, which I can't seem to do. Because I have to get around. There we go. So we're going to set you to yellow. Alright, this one's got two one-handed weapons. Again, I'm going to assume this is yellow, and this is Kibula the Wild. Alright, that's fine. I assume we're going to set you to yellow as well. We're about 18 minutes in, guys. It's not too bad. And it is Kariane the Cold-Blooded. Alright, there we go. I know, guys, you're going to have to do pausing and reading. It is a little bit... Yeah, George the Magnificent. It is a little bit of work, and I do apologize for that. This looks like a two-handed weapon. So I believe those are green? Zaruk, I want to say Zakura. Zaruk the Decapitator. Alright, cool. This guy, it was the leaders that were unarmed that were green, if I'm not wrong. Alright. Kino, the son of the Titan. Okay, so there we go. That is a sweet, sweet, nice style. Let's see, where else? Alright, I don't know if we read about Daniel the Giant Killer, but there he is. During the First Blood. Alright, we're going to give you a yellow color. We give you a yellow color as well. Paxvari the Necromancer. You are unarmed, so you're green. You guys are red. And another Stone Golem Battle. I will still be okay with this. We weren't really that hurt. I mean, Kimiara got wrecked a little bit. But actually lay some magic down on these guys, or some mana, I should say. See if we can't get through them. Oh, we got a wound on Shiny Bob. Huh. Wasn't really expecting that. Wow, and a lot of hatred toward the one who can drop a rock right back up on him. Hopefully, hopefully we survive this. Holy crap, that is a lot of hatred. Oh, we got a nice critical hit there. That was actually pretty darn good. Alright, we're going to throw out the AoE heal. And maybe with a crit of our... No. With a crit of our own, we can get something going here. Just a lot of hatred being flung our way. Alright, 60 is all we need here. I'm not going to do it with him. I'm going to drop the boulder on this guy. Shiny Bob is going to once again throw out the heals. The big old heal daddy heals. And, oh, that's just not enough. Oh gosh, the crit is real, ladies and gentlemen. What? How is he still alive? Oh. No, no, Bumpy, no. Oh. That is so incredibly unfortunate, it's not even a little funny. Oh well. It is simply what it is. Not much we can do about it, other than just flat murder. We were so close to getting that guy knocked out. That wasn't why we lost there. Good old Bumpy, but still, it's a bit depressing. A little bit disappointing. Throw out a little bit more hatred and pain. We'll get through it. We have a decent amount of food. I wouldn't say like tons of food or even plenty food, but we have a decent amount. It should be okay. Alright, and that should be it for him. And then the final guy, not really going to offer much in the way of problems and suffering and pain and agony toward us, so I am okay with that. I guess we just throw out a heal just because we can, because he's kind of a backliner at this point. Alright, just keep chucking out the damage. Throwing out the deeps, as they say. I mean, there's not much point in many of these things. I mean, we can just use our magic like crazy and it's not really going to change anything, so might as well. And that's not going to do anything, is it? We tried this, right? Yeah, he's immune to mystical powers. Mystical powers of awesome. Alright, 1800 experience. That's fine. They apparently don't have gold. They're not made of some sort of gold ore. So that's okay. Alright, we're going to rest for a full day. And despite me not really wanting to do that, it doesn't seem like we have much choice in the matter. Alright, let's come over here now. And you look like you're unarmed. Kazar Alorentis? Sure. Feel free to read about Kazar. Sure. That name causes 6 hours of hunting. I am liking our hunting ability here. This guy is clearly going to be yellow. Alright. Chieftain Nargok. Alright. And this guy is a two-handed weapon user? No. He's definitely not supposed to be yellow. He's supposed to be green. Right Chesfire. Sure. Rite Chesfire. Is that it? I think that's it. There are still things that are lurking around. Well, apparently I've made some sort of horrible mistake at some point. Maybe she is a green? I still feel like she should be a red. Oh, this guy is supposed to be a yellow. Alright, Karaham of the Demon's Legate. Oh wait, he's a king, right? That's a crown? I haven't really been looking. Maybe that's what my problem is. Let's see if we have 4 kings. So he's a king. That doesn't look like a crown. There's a second king. There's a third king. Alright, I guess we'll do battle again. It's a little hard to do when we have constant interruptions here, but we'll make it through. Oh, we're sick on Galen for some unknown reason. Huh. I totally missed when that happened, but okay. Sure, go ahead. Make me sick, I guess. Meh. Ooh, a critical hit off of Galen. That's pretty impressive. You don't see that every day. Mutant just got wrecked a little bit there. Unpleasant. Alright, let's see. We're going to drop a deuce on you. There it is. Victory! Ooh, Chimera got wrecked a bit. Again, it's all well and good. It's fine. Sweet, sweet, nice style, as I say. Ooh, a critical hit off of Kalar. And now the easy victory. Yeah, when you fight 3 of them and you come back to 1, not super impressive. 7 power points versus 60. Alright, well, we'll just throw out some extra love this way then. And the rest of this Shiny Bob is just gonna basically throw out his own little self-heals. And we're gonna hope that that's gonna be enough. Don't you have like a 93% chance to hit? How's that a thing? That you missed that, buddy. Alright, well, whatever. We missed with Kalar. I guess that's fine. Well, we're about to see if... Well, I'm gonna say we're about to see if he can hit again, but apparently not. And he had 100% chance. How did he miss before? That is so weird. Like, he wasn't wounded. I don't understand. Whatever. It's okay. It is okay. Alright, what are we going to do here? We're going to go down to Shenabab. We're going to cure some wounds. And then we're going to go to Gala, and we're going to use an item. Consumable... What does this do? Bleed cured. Let's see. Cures poison? I don't think it's poison that we want. We want sick, which I believe, if I'm not wrong, was a sandworm fang. I guess we're going to keep it for now. We're not going to actually cure the sickness. It's fine. Okay, so you have a crown. You have a crown. There's a crown over there. Who's the or the 4th person with a crown? Then I feel like we're missing something critically important here. Do you have a crown? Is that what that is? That might be a crown. Though I don't feel like it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was hoping that we could get through this pretty easily, but apparently not. Like, that's not a crown on your head, is it? It doesn't look like all the other ones are very obvious crowns. Alright, folks. Well, I think I may end up having to break off the episode since we're... Oh, no, we're going to use camouflage on that one. That is probably the last of the enemies, though. All things being considered here. He's red. Everybody else is green, except this guy. This guy is supposed to be yellow? Unless he also has a crown that I'm just not noticing. So 1, 2... 1, 2, and then there was only 3, so we're... Okay, 1, 2, 3, and that's... Who's the 4th king? Who's the 4th king? Are you a king? Does it say that he's a king anywhere in here? I simply don't see it. And it doesn't look like he's anything. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to play around with this, and I will be back in the next episode, and I will tell you whatever it was that I did wrong, and hopefully we will be able to advance past this point. Either way, that's going to do it for now, folks. Until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you later.